Spirit. So when you're around them, you feel valued, understood, encouraged, and inspired. Often you're greeted with a smile, sometimes a hug, and in turn you spread that joy for the rest of the day. This is a type of volunteer that's special and dedicated. So we think if you look in the dictionary and you look up the word spirit, it might just say, see Karen Moe. See, Karen's been a volunteer with Special Olympics for over 5 years. She's on the Area 11 sports management team. She volunteers at state competitions and has been an event manager at over 130 events. And it's all roles. It includes managing the Wellness Village, volunteer registration, and the awards at the state competitions. In fact, Karen works so closely and efficiently with the staff that many times in the past few years at state competitions, people often come up to her, they think she's on the staff of Special Olympics. And actually, I often go up to her and say, Karen, I should know this, but where should I be? And she always answers everything with ease. She's an incredible leader. When Karen's working and managing a state event, you always know everything will be taken care of. She continues to go above and beyond the traditional volunteer role. Last year, she purchased and donated bowling ramps for several athletes who needed new ones. These athletes would not have been able to compete if Karen had not been so generous in giving her generous donation. In the past year, Karen formed a plunge team with 15 of her co-workers, and they took the plunge for the first time at the brand new Woodbury Plunge and raised over $2,000 for Special Olympics Minnesota. They called themselves the Freezing Icicles, and this also happened to be the coldest weekend of the 2015 plunge. But, rumor has it, the band will be back together and she will be returning this year as well. Karen truly is one of a kind. You can see her picking up the big containers of coffee at 6 a.m. before an event, and she stays through the whole event and is often one of the last people to be loading the truck at the end of the weekend. She brings her families out to volunteer at the state competitions, and most recently, at our last fall games, state competition, Karen's first grandson was born. The fall games baby. And she didn't skip a beat. She still was there the whole weekend. In fact, the fall games baby is here today as well to honor this. So we are very excited. But not only does Karen volunteer regularly for Special Olympics Minnesota, but she also works 2 jobs and volunteers for the Minneapolis Crisis Nursery. Karen's smile is contagious, and her passion is exuberant. It's once said that the spirit of volunteerism is a spirit of service. And this is exactly how Karen demonstrates her beautiful and energizing spirit, by committing herself to the services of others, which is why it is an honor and very humbling and very exciting to introduce this year's Spirit Award winner, ladies and gentlemen, Karen Moe.
I just wanted to say thank you to Jay Pedersen and Katie Anderson for nominating me. I am so nervous. Oh my goodness. And I just want to say it's an honor to be recognized for something that I'm so passionate about. And thank you to the athletes for always inspiring me, and to my family for your continued support. I'm blessed to be part of such an amazing organization. Thank you.